Well,
some kind.
the steroids didn't help either.
No, no. Yeah, this one thing I'll say is, like so I broke in and I was gassed to the fucking gills, and then that Kip Fry came in and he gave a 10% fucking like bonus if you passed the drug test. So fuck, man, I was making back then. I was making 156. So I said to get 15 grand to be clean, I'm not getting used anyway. And I was Vinny Vegas with a fucking Hawaiian shirt on. I went clean and I stayed clean and I didn't go back on. I never took steroids again until I tore my quad. I was 42. And that was the next time that I took any gas because I was always around.
But you were 6'10", 300 pounds.
Yeah,
I was a
yeah,
buck 50 when I started. When I started lifting, I was a buck 20. And
yeah.
I had 17-inch arms and 11-inch thighs, and all I wanted to do was be big and built. So I took, working out will only get you so far. You get like
Well, but
30.
you also you made your first your gimmick was Scotty the Body.
Well, that was just as a heel. I figured people would boo me and say, you don't have that great a body.
Yeah,
But
but
now,
but it was still good. Like if you look back at an 8x10, you
I
know.
photographed well.
Okay.
Yeah, people go, oh, I used to be so built when you were Scotty the Body. I'm like, no, I wasn't. But people just misremember it now. I'm like, oh, I'll take
But
it.
it's like the big sexy thing. When you use the moniker, you become it.
Yeah.
If you're the body, you're the body. If you're sexy, you're sexy. It's not that you're sexy or that you have a body. It's just that fucking we basically brainwashed them to fucking think that.
Yeah.
Well, man,
Can I cut in for a second?
this is your show tonight, so you can do
What's with
anything
the red Sally Jesse Raphael glasses?
I don't know. I could go. The ladies in the room, we have a live audience. The ladies in the room liked it better than these. But we
Dude,
could do, it makes me too erudite, I suppose.
He's a quirky fuck.
So, but right, because Scotty isn't. But I wanted to mention something. All right, who's in the house? Give us love. Mark Caps, any memories of the Public Enemy? I watched your Nitro match where you almost dropped Rocco before putting him through a table.
I know that Scott wanted to kill him. And then they weren't a good influence for Scott. I wasn't a big fan of theirs.
Well, it was more, I think, it was more Johnny, right, that had the issues. I mean, Rocco might have also.
Yeah, Rocco. I got along okay with Rob. Yeah, they would. I fucking found them in Moline before the pay-per-view in a room, and I wasn't real happy with them. And I had to grab Scott and say, "Come on, man, we ain't doing this."
Okay.
So.
Next. Ace Ramon, I read somewhere that Davey Boy was having contract negotiations in '96 and could have been the fourth man in the NWO. Was that on the table? And what was he like when he came to WCW in '98?
I never heard that.
Never heard that.
In '96.
Was he all right in '98?
Yeah. I always got along good with Davey.
Okay.
I
know he was another one with issues that began to overtake the in-ring stuff sometimes.
Yeah, he was a funny fucker though, man.
Yeah.
I worked with him a lot as Diesel. Both with him, Yoko, and Owen, and Solo. I think we did. I know we had one in your house match.
Yeah, he had that big solo push at that time. His singles push.
Yeah.
Dynamite was already gone. All right. Hi, Britt. Thanks for the compliments on my glasses. Why are wrestling legends who now podcast acting surprised about the low ticket sales? People are one crisis away from being homeless, and half the country can't even food shop right now. It's enlightening.
But you're not hearing anybody on this
Not on this one. No.
on this podcast. Not that I'm saying I'm a legend by any means, but yeah, it's like when people want you to go and do a personal appearance, and it's just like people don't have fucking money for food, daycare. They're not. They can't afford medical. I don't think they need an 8x10 and a selfie with me. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Britt, no, you guys are very aware. We woke and stuff. Dom, don't forget about the Busted Open shout out. Oh yeah, they talked about you, Kevin. Who was it? Bubba? Is Dom there? Okay, so this is Brett. More info. Is Uncle Kev aware of the shout out he got on Busted Open Radio by Bubba Dudley on Monday? Gave him flowers about his power bomb while talking about Jade versus Tiffany.
I don't know. Bub and I, we've always gotten along, especially that last when we were together at TNA.
Very good. So getting love.
We had an ongoing. We've got like some ongoing things where if we'll see each other and we'll make eye contact and fucking raise an eyebrow, and it's like it has a whole different meaning between Bubba and me than
Well, you can't starve us. You can't starve us out here with.
Or we do the cigarette fucking deal, the puff of the cigarette, like.
You gonna smarten us up?
No, because it's no, I can't smart. It's it would.
It could be detrimental.
Hugely.
To the peace talks. To the peace talks.
Yes, it could start genocide somewhere else on the planet.
Click. This is a production of Butch and Sundance Media, produced in association with Podcast E, created by Tristan Nash, Kevin Nash, and Sean Oliver. Producer Steve Kaufman. Graphics by Dominic D'Angelo. Title sequence and audio edit by Wesley Burleson. Theme song by Dale Oliver, no relation. Technical research by Tristan Nash. Copyright 2025, Butch and Sundance Media. Kev, you want to do another one?
Yeah, we have to, because I didn't even get a chance to put over Jade being world champion.
You could do that now.
Huh?
You could do that now. Or we could do it next week.
We'll do it next week. She'll still be champ. It's almost like a different human. Like she's such a fucking great Nash. We text back and forth, and when I talked to her at SummerSlam, I said, "Girl, man, they gotta turn you fucking heel." And man, she's a natural fucking heel. And she's tough as fucking nails too, man.
Very few businesses that's a compliment in.
What's that?
You're a natural